Hello my friends and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. So today is the 13th of October 2022. It is a Thursday, the day of expansion, the day of Jupiter, the day of the heart chakra, Anahata. It is also the day of intention and desire, which kind of matches with that sense of expectation. Also with that sense of manifestation, of expansion, of growth. As you can see, King of Wands and Ace of Wands there. Lovely to see them both here. But otherwise, no major transits today. We've just got the moon in Gemini. It's waning at the moment, so all of those troubles and things that happened before, you know, they're all going away. The energy of the full moon in Aries is starting to finally die down. But it was a powerful one. But anyway, let's see what the cards have in store for us today. Dear Spirit, what messages would you like to convey to the collective today? I'm reading with the Spellcasters Tarot. And I will also be clarifying with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck by Kim Franz. Dear Spirit, what messages would you like to convey to the collective today? Dear Spirit, what messages would you like to convey to the collective today? We have the Four of Cups. We have the Four of Wands reversed. 2 fours to crack off. We have Death reversed. Oh, God. Right, okay, sorry. Page of Wands, the Sun reversed. The Six of Swords reversed. I tried to be objective, you know, but like today I'm just like, oh. 3 of Cups. The 5 of Swords. Okay, right. So this energy is so, like, it's so infuriating, this energy. It really is. I just, you know, and there's a sense where you just have to accept defeat about it. You just have to accept defeat about it. And the only way that you're going to get over it is by going and having fun. Forgetting about it. Forgetting about it. I don't know if you're dealing with someone that just can't make up their mind. They just can't make up their mind. And it's because they just haven't transformed. They just haven't. They're just so stubborn. They won't do it. I don't know what it is. Oh my God. It's doing my head in. Look, 9 of Cups reversed. A wish that's not coming true. The Chariot. The Moon reversed. Okay, right. So I mean, there's determination here, right? There's a real sense of determination to try and resolve something. But I don't know. It's almost like there's a sense of self-sabotage here. And it really doesn't allow this person to move on in any way, shape or form. Like they can't move beyond their current paradigm of thinking because, you know, it's almost like, oh, well, you know, I'm just not destined to be happy. That's what's going to happen. And it's almost like a sense of defeat about it. And the Page of Wands is like, yeah, you know, there's this kind of like, oh, maybe I can kind of learn something new and I'll kind of go forward with my happiness. But look, we've got the 2 happiest cards in the deck and they're reversed. So it's almost like, I don't know if this person, right, is... That's really interesting. I just noticed that, actually. That's the sun symbol there. And it's over Chiron or the boatsman. Wow, that's really interesting. Wow. So that's really significant, considering that, you know, we've got the sun here. And what this says to me is that there may also be some sense of people, like, just getting involved in, like, social situations to kind of distract themselves from what they should be focusing their attention on. I really get that. That Four of Cups fills me with like, I don't know, I don't feel very optimistic about it. And especially with the moon reversed underneath. The moon reversed is, I don't know, that's you lying, that's lying to oneself. I'm not saying that it's you. I'm just saying like, that's when someone lies to themselves. The Hierophant as well, look at that. Oh, that Hierophant's so freaky. Page of Cups, that Page of Cups is just funny. Anyway, I'm really like, I'm really fed up with this. I've got such a fed up nature from this, and I'm sorry I'm expressing this, but I'm just like, what is going on? Why can't this person just see? But hey, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So what I'm seeing here is that you are possibly dealing with someone that cannot make a decision. They cannot make a decision. Because they're just so blinded by their own, they're so disillusioned by their own unhappiness, by their own projections of what a possibility of something could be. So, you know, I can imagine that this can be the Debbie Downer or the person that is in a group and they're just like, no, that idea won't work, that idea won't work, that idea won't work. It's deeper than that though, because like you've got Death and the Chariot here, so, and you've also got these two here. So this is saying to me like this is possibly an emotional thing, an emotional connection. It's almost like they just don't believe that they will ever be happy. And you know when people are that eternal pessimist, but yet what they do is they go out and they have fun and they say that they live in the moment and they're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like live in the moment and I'm gonna go out and have loads of fun and live my life. But really, they're just being very, oh God, I don't want to be insulting, but it's just stupidity in my eyes. It's just pure stupidity. It's like really choosing not to see the truth of a situation. Really, when it's staring you right in the face. Look at that, the Sun and the Four of Wands reversed. Oh dear. Oh dear. And look, like it's almost like this sense of enlightenment and light is there for you. I mean, the sun was Helios running across the sky in a chariot, and it's like it's there for you. And then this person's like, oh no, I don't want to look at it. No, it's all right. I don't want to look at it. There's a bit of like complaining about oneself. Oh, woe is me. Oh, life. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, honestly, the feeling is so strong. I just want to, oh my God. It's just so infuriating. So infuriating. The Elk reversed. I don't know what that means. See, even that fed upness. What I am looking at is this moon that's surrounded by the red, the dark moon. So we're heading in towards the dark moon. So there may be some sense of introspection that might help this person. You know, this also, and I don't want to just, you know, I'm being diplomatic here, but like this also could be an aspect of you, you know. And trust me, I have embodied this so many times in my life. But the thing is that what I understand in this respect is that it's a phase. That's the thing. And I'm not saying that I'm better than anyone or anything like that. It's just, I'm just saying how I deal with it, right? It's a stage. It's a stage that I'm stagnant in, that I'm stuck in. You know, these two cards here reversed tell me that there's stagnancy. Look, masks. Masks are still being worn. Faces are still being worn. Things are not being transformed completely. That's too freaky of a death card. I'm not going to look at it too much. But with that Six of Swords as well, particularly with that sun symbol there's a heading towards the sun if you are willing to. But if you're not willing to look at that and cross those waters and deal with those emotions, it's about dealing with emotions. Same here. It's about transforming these emotions. The Four of Cups is the denial of you looking at those emotions, you know? Yeah, it's got a guide meditating here, but it's almost like it's not, he's missing the point. He's missing the point of the meditation because the cup is behind him. Do you know what I mean? The cup needs to be in front of him, or he needs to be holding the cup. So then that means that he's actually got it in his hands. He's got ownership of his emotions. He understands what he's doing. Instead of like frivoling it away. He also maybe, or whoever it is, maybe in your social circle. It may be a friend, you know? I'm thinking that this is either a friend or a relationship. Like, it could be a friend that, you know, that you just see them, they're just consistently depressed. And they just, you know, they just are in this space and they're just depressed. And you're just trying to like, you're trying to help them and you're trying to like make things, you know, you're trying to help them and they just are not listening. No matter what you say, they kind of just are very defeatist about it. But then there's some element of their own self like, oh, well, yes, you know, maybe the philosophies of life are like this, you know, and da-da-da, or like and they get all like that in their own kind of bubble. I don't know, I'm the energy I'm getting from this, I'm so done with it. It's really interesting. And then we've got elk here. So the great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. They have become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. And when it's out of balance, it's pretentious and high and mighty. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's this brer that's like here, and you're just like, what are you chatting about? Yeah, seriously. What are you chatting about? Do you not see that your own attitude is part of this? I'm sorry, I'm going into like a rant here and it's really annoying because this has been like an ongoing energy and it just is so tiring. And it's just, oh God, I'm just so done with it. So how does one person like that, you know, when you've got that person in the group, how do you deal with them? What did I do when I had to deal with them? I just ignored them. Yeah, I'd ignore them. I'd ignore their behaviour. I wouldn't talk to them. I wouldn't have time for them. I honestly don't have time for people like that. It's one of my pet hates. People who preach one thing, but then and I don't know if that's my Capricorn moon, my friends, but I'm one of these people who would just cut people off. Like I don't care. They have to do a lot for me to want to bring them back into my own social circle. And I'm not saying for you to employ that, definitely not. But what I am saying is that you need to understand what your boundaries are. You need to embody this personification of the elk because clearly there is a lack of it here. There's a lack. We don't have pentacles. Again, no pentacles. We have swords, cups, wands, swords, mages. But we don't have pentacles. Nothing solid. It's all castles in the air. So make sure you know what your values are. Make sure that you stick to your guns. Make sure that you are the one that embodies this elk energy. Excuse me. Embodies this elk energy rather than you waiting for someone else to do it. Also, I just wanted to be clear that, you know, when you embody the elk energy and you're that stable kind of character, these kind of characters come out the woodwork and they try and come to you. Do you know what I mean? They come to you and they want to be a part of your energy. They really do, because they're like, oh, you know, either they want to take away from your energy or either they're jealous of you because they want to embody that. Do you know what I mean? One of the two. And any shake in your own personal energy is like a win for them. This, I don't know if this happens on a conscious or unconscious level, possibly both. But what I'm saying here is that this energy it has got me so riled up at the beginning of this reading But it's making me think that they're coming in, that maybe subconsciously, unconsciously, they're coming in with an intention to want to shake something and want to shake that happiness. So just, you know, keep your guard up. Best thing to do is not to react to these people, shall we say. And they will try and like be all friendly, try and like, you know, oh yeah. Get away from him. Toxic, toxic, toxic. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that reading. That was an interesting reading, wasn't it, my friends? Interesting energy I started to channel through. If you did like it, please do like it. Please do subscribe for more videos. Otherwise, I shall see you tomorrow, my darlings. Take care, and sending you lots of love. And all of you that comment, I love you all. Speak soon. Bye.